Despite being a mum of twins suffering from plantar fasciitis, which is the inflammation of the arch under the foot, for more than 7 years, and having type 2 diabetes, I still like and continue to do adventurous activities. As they say, no pain, no gain. Soon I will be a 61-year-old grandma, in fact next week. And there is no stopping me, and I will need more energy for the little one. These are my weekly activities. Monday, I run to clean for a friend and run back. Quick coffee, cycle to Ponds Forge for swimming lessons. After swimming, I cycle to the sanctuary where I organize an art workshop with refugees and asylum seekers from 1 to 4 p.m. I learn a lot from them, listening to their travel journeys, culture, religion, and why they fled to UK. It is fascinating just listening to them and having fun while we paint, draw, being creative, artistic, and have a playful time. Then I run again to the showroom cinema to meet members of Good Gym. Here we meet and follow the leader to our task and do 45 minutes work. Can be gardening, painting, clearing up, plugging, moving and handling stuff, and any task that a charity organization wants a group of fit runners to do. Sometimes about 40 of us will turn up. I love running because it's free, except for a decent pair of running shoes. You can explore different areas of Sheffield through parks, alleyways, streets, and it is liberating. I am fortunate that I can run anytime, especially having given up work full-time as a careers advisor. Some of my Asian women friends have to run very early morning so that they will not be seen in public lacking in confidence because of their cultural heritage, image and customs. So I consider myself lucky. I definitely sleep better after a run. On Tuesday, I run or cycle to my art studio in Walkley where I paint and experiment with all my ideas. My father was an artist and sculptor, so I learned a lot from him. He passed away when I was 14 years old. I went to art school in Singapore and also did art at Sheffield University. I do tend to draw a lot of figures in my artworks, and this is due to running, climbing and cycling. I incorporate movement, passion, energy, colors in my artworks using various styles and techniques. I run back after. But if I have enough energy, I then run with another group of women runners called Femmes Vitales on their hill run. On Wednesday, I catch up with reading and then run or cycle to One World Choir at the Sanctuary in Sheffield. Here we sing with refugees and asylum seekers, having a voice, laughing and learning new songs in various languages. It is nice to see so many happy, smiling faces who have all forgotten their worries and troubles for the time being. Thursday, I run with Monday Mobsters. This is another group of runners, mainly women. Or with David White, the visually impaired runner, which I do run with him a park run on Saturdays. So after a quick run, I go home, either cycle or run to the showroom cinema for early doors film showing for over 55s. This includes coffee, cake and cinema for £6. The audience is full of a sea of grey hair and baldness, and that is the reason why my husband will not go. Ironically, he belongs to a group of climbers in Sheffield known as the Grumpies. I am too cheerful for them lot. In the evening, I tend to go and sing with the Botanical Road Community Choir, which includes my friend Claire Hughes, who is 83 years old. She's also the tenant of the allotment where I and my husband do the physical work. She encourages me to join various events, and I'm the only Asian woman in this choir and also in the allotment. Friday, I go climbing with Tony either at Awesome Walls or the Foundry. I'm able to block all my thoughts out, be in the moment, and the wall is like a blank canvas and I just have to make the moves, although it's mentally and physically challenging. It's almost like taking a brush and painting as I go up, and when I reach the top, it is with a sense of satisfaction and relief. I do jiggle, wiggle and giggle often but get told off. And my husband will say, behave like a grown-up. I'm still a kid. I like to be a kid, just having fun and playtime. Then in the afternoon, I attend a conversation club and assist in the art workshop with refugees and asylum seekers. After this workshop, I go to the sanctuary again to assist another group called Chili Pep, who are young unaccompanied refugees. Here I collaborate in producing artworks with them and just have fun with the youngsters. They make me feel valuable, human, and make me feel young again, as we all like messy art. Saturday, I either cycle or run to Ankley Park and do the park run, and some Saturdays I accompany the visually impaired runner David White round the road, and I enjoy it here. As they say at park run, it is not a race, it is a run. So there's no pressure, although I like to complete in under 30 minutes. Soon it will be my 300th run. So this is just a warm-up, especially when I'm used to doing a lot of marathons. So the park run is just a warm-up for me, really. So after the run, I have other things to do like art, gardening, allotment. Depending on the weather, I tend to do all three and socialize at night or put feet up in front of the TV. Sunday, supposedly rest day, but there is always something else to do. I know, I'm a doer and cannot sit down for too long. If I do not do something, I'm more tired and just fall asleep. Once a month, for example, I go for a walk in the Peak District, the Femmes Fatales. Or I go for a bike ride in Derbyshire with my husband. Also, as I'm a member of Broomhall Reading Group and Walkley Reading Group, two diverse groups of women, so I have to catch up on all my reading. Rest means shopping, in between cooking, cleaning, ironing, gardening, etc. Actually, my husband Tony is very good at all these and we share the chores equally. He is the one who encourages me to climb, cycle and swim. He lives a very active life himself and together we are like thunder and lightning. Apart from running, climbing, cycling, I also enjoy gardening, working the allotment. I love feeling the soil, it's very therapeutic. Digging, pruning, planting, harvesting, all this take me back home when I used to live in a village. I learned gardening at the tender age of 8 and love being outdoors. I use seeds, twigs, dried flowers for my 3D images in art. The garden and allotment are an inspiration for my artworks. I did have an art installation of full-size lantern goat, but it got stolen 2 years ago. I am still looking for Billy.